5 years from now, you might look back and wish that you had started a web design agency today. I have been building websites for years now and I've never seen an opportunity this big. And the crazy part is, most people think it's over, that AI and social media are taking over websites. But here's the truth. Small businesses have never needed websites more than they do today. And in this video, I'll show you why now is the perfect timing, why I think we've hit what's called the expectation conundrum, how it's creating massive value for web designers like me and you, and how you can jump on the wave before it's too late. Okay, let me show you something that's going to blow your mind. Every new technology follows the same pattern. This graph of interest versus impact shows exactly what's happening in web design right now. And it's a cycle that every new technology goes through. First, you get the initial hype. Everyone's excited about websites, everyone's jumping on the bandwagon, every new business, every new person wants one and gets one. But then you hit peak interest. All the big boys roll in, the large companies start coming in, creating massive websites and charging an arm and a leg for their services. But at this point, people start to lose interest because what the big companies are doing seems too complex or too expensive to replicate. But here's where it gets interesting. This is the point that I call the expectation conundrum. You see, you have your large organizations, the websites they have, and they convert like crazy. Customers see these every day and now expect it from every level of business. But here's the problem. Small businesses can't afford the agencies that Nike or Apple use to build their sites. So where do they go? The first step that most of them do is go to Wix or Squarespace and try to build a site for themselves. Then they realize they're out of their depth. It's not what they do. They really should be focusing on running their business. And those who do go through it don't usually do it properly, and customers can sniff that from a mile away. That DIY approach just doesn't cut it anymore. And this spot right here is where you and I come in. It's where we can take massive advantage. It's the perfect sweet spot where demand is high, but the supply is mismatched. It's where I've been selling websites for over 6 years plus. Since 2020 and the pandemic, business registrations have exploded. We're talking new cafes, gyms, consulting firms, online stores, and all of them need a website yesterday. But they're stuck between expensive agencies that they can't afford and DIY tools that make them look amateur. And I see this every single day in my business. Just last month, I had a martial arts gym owner reach out to me. He told me he's been trying to build his website for 8 months. 8 whole months. He had people asking him how they can do online booking, but he just couldn't figure it out. And within 2 weeks, I had him a new professional looking website, booking, the whole works. His month-on-month bookings have now gone up by 30%. Now people can book online with him directly. And here's what's really crazy. We are all on the internet now, so we expect every single type of business to have an online presence. Your local dog groomer needs online booking. Family cafe needs online ordering. The personal trainer might need payment integration. These aren't nice to haves anymore. They're essential. They're a part of our normal day-to-day lifestyle. And here's the best part. The tools for me and you to do this are now simpler than ever. 5-6 years ago when I first started, building a website with payment processing and booking system was something that took me days, sometimes weeks, and required me to have some serious coding skills. Now with platforms like hosting an AI website builder, Lovable, Framer, Card, or even WordPress with the right plugins allow you to do this in just hours and no longer days or weeks. In fact, if you follow any of my content, you know I am very much AI forward. I've just finished building a restaurant website for a client with full online ordering, menu, table booking, all the functionality in under 4 hours using just AI and a couple of tweaks. The client paid me $2,000 to make something that normally would have taken me weeks, and I did it in less than half a day. And look, unlike most other online businesses, web designers see massive profits. You're not buying products, you're not dealing with shipping, it's just a couple of software subscriptions and you're ready. I regularly charge websites anything from $1,000 to $4,000 using tools that only cost me $50, maybe $100 or a couple of $100. And the business model is recession-proof. When times get tough, businesses don't cut down on their website budget, they double down on it, because it still allows them to compete under any circumstance. A website for them is not an expense, it's a sales tool that works 24/7. Okay, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I believe local businesses are an unfair opportunity for people like you and me. They're just completely underserved. The client base is slightly older, they don't know how to create websites, and probably don't even understand that they need one. They're losing customers to competitors and don't even realize that their lack of online presence is holding them back. These are the kind of customers I've been serving for years. And here's one trick to find these, by the way. Facebook. Facebook is a gold mine for this. You've probably realized that your mom, dad, aunties, uncles, or even grandparents spend a lot of time on Facebook the most. And because they understand the platform, they make Facebook pages, but don't actually make a website for their businesses. And for the last 12 to 18 months, the large majority of my clients have come from me direct messaging them on Facebook on their Facebook business page saying, listen, can I make a website for you to go along with your Facebook business page? You can then do online bookings that go straight to your account. You can showcase your menu in a better way. If people search you on Google, they can go on your website and see your presence. This is a great way of getting local business clients. Look, every point I've made today shows you the same conclusion. We're at this incredible place where small businesses really need websites. The people who are providing them are now moving on, jumping into new business opportunities, and leaving this as a moat for us to pick up these clients and serve it and make money directly online. The expectation conundrum that I showed you at the start, it's going nowhere. If anything, it's getting stronger. Customers now expect more from every business, but small businesses just don't have the experience to deliver that online presence. So why don't you go do it for them? And if you like this, check out my full web design experience guide. It should be on screen right now, and it'll show you how you can build this whole business model from A to Z. See you in the next one. Peace.